was up to me, I'd take every feral nudie in the city and shoot him in the
Proctor,
Este
what can I
que
get for you
vende
today? I'm looking for some fire.
All of my weapons are
reator
mission
nuclear. Acho que eu vou comprar algum. Só tem um. Que é a célula nuclear. Ou é esse? Ah, eu acho que é esse, né?
The last person that disobeyed that.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure. Why take the chance?
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridman's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stock. Understood?
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than saints. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path. As members of the Brotherhood, it's our sworn duty to exterminate these abominations in every form. So, can I count on you to get the job done?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Let's get airborne.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Pridwin for repairs.
eu vou pegar aqui. Tudo bem.
Should the need arise, this fortification would make an excellent fallback point. I'd just leave that if I were you. Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris.
Não. 12 de combate. Não dá não. Não, esse aqui é um fuzil, né? 12 não. Trocar aqui. Vou ver uma foto uma 12. É a 12 de volta. Esse fuzil aqui usa munição de 45. Deixa no 3 aqui.
This area seems to be in disarray.
What's that? That sound?
Nossa, esse fuzil é bonzão, velho. Caralho.
Searching through it could prove beneficial.
sobe.
This area seems to
Acho
be
que tem um
in disarray.
elevador ali. Acho que tem um elevador.
Judging from
Got
the
it.
amount of dust, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
Pegar tudo aqui. A bomba do bagulho roubadaça, né?
No way I could pick this.
A main victim.
Semestre.
This place may appear abandoned, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard.
Yes.
Vinte e oito. 31.
There isn't much left to properly identify this remains. This equipment's here for a reason. Let's find out why.
Got a treat for you!
Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertebrate crashed into the roof of this museum. Cause?
Cheering, leering, laughing, talking.
Why the heck are they making us record this? Oh, crap.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend. A Brotherhood knight in a couple. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along comes I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prid Room and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed. Hail Knight.
Put 2 in the head and they'll...
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
What happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Dance is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prisoner. They'll provide quite an edge to our I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the area. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on a unique electromagnetic smoke in it. Once you're aboard, use the map on your pitboard to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparing. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Teagan.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of
I
them.
expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Common. An even greater task lies ahead. I'm sure you deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. That had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, and they've come up empty-handed.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circle. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Any suggestions where I should look next?
Your meeting with Dr. Amari seemed fairly telling. If the Institute has the capability to teleport its synths, then we're in for quite a fight. There must be a way to tap into the teleport seed, and your mysterious lead in the glowing sea could provide us with If you need any assistance mitigating the radiation in that godforsaken location, speak to Proctor Teagan. I'm certain he'd be willing to help.
Could those mysterious energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to
The
teleportation?
level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help
Our
us?
records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now.
Very well then. Dismissed.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
Well, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use a resupply after a scrap like that.
Set me up.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Tô cheio de arma aqui. Isso vale quanto? 150. Tô sem dinheiro.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness,
Can't break the code.
I'd stay away from ferals. You believe synths replace human humanity.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead.
Sete pontas. Acho que isso aqui é bom, velho. Vai achar mais munição. Tacando as coisas lá pra baixo. Esse hack aqui também é bom. Devia ter vindo nele já. Cara pra caralho aqui, velho. Pô, esse fome desse jogo atrapalha muito, velho. Caralho, é muito perto, velho. Fica lá em cima ainda, né? Que é pra lá, né? Diminuiu. Tem 9. 44. Acho que é aqui, né? Aumentando mais. Tenta. Mata o caçador.
Enforcers on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
Who's there?
Oh, mira. Em cima também. Tá porra. Eu tenho.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with? Enforcer is now on the 3rd floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Tem 6 balas. Troca de arma já aqui, velho. Esse daqui, mas acho que tem outra da Maíra, né? Da 23. Sai. Pistola laser. Essa mira aqui dá não, né? Esse aqui tem muita munição. Esse aqui é calibre 38. Esse tem um 38 aqui sem a mira, né? Esse aqui que eu não usei ainda. Tem uma pistola, acho que a pistola tem muita munição, hein? Tem arma laser. Isso aqui é o que? 308. Isso aqui é sniper. Até que ser isso aqui, né? Ah, esse aqui eu demoro muito, velho. Travar isso aqui, é que desbloqueia as torretas. Foda que eu... Aqui, peraí. Tá sem bala. Vamos deixar assim mesmo. Destruindo as torres também.
Lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Mano, esse mano que tá vindo aí deve ser o demônio, né? Porque o jogo tá dando cura pra porra. Fudeu. Filha da puta. Caralho, filha da puta, mano. Tô com molotov aqui.
Huh?
Pesado pra caralho, mesmo com a armadura. Acho que esse aqui eu vou ter que usar agora com esse bicho. Foi aquele negócio que eu peguei agora, né? Esse aqui. É o que tem estrelinha especial. Foda-se. Cheio de coisa. Nossa, tem que ser aquilo mesmo. Essa missa, pesado não. Pesado ainda, velho. Não sei pra onde eu tava.
Fall back to original position. The course is nearing the elevator.
Cara, é por causa da minha perna, né, velho? Perder uma perna, não aguenta me foder aqui, velho. Tá com a perna fodida. Vou ter que deixar um monte de coisa pra trás, velho. Isso aqui, velho. O que é que eu preciso e o que eu não preciso, né? Casar. Tenho que diminuir 10 quilos. Que sucata. Uma coisa pesada aqui. Quatro quilos.
Horses after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order!
That's it. What?
Mais 2 horas aqui agora.
Nice. Don't think I can pick this. Lock's really strong.
Keep firing!
elevador aqui. Acho que é melhor botar já a bazuca aqui, velho. Esse cara deve ser que nem o outro. Vai demorar pra porra pra morrer. Cadê a bazuca? Só tem 2 tiros de bazuca.
No way I'm cracking this.
Mas sim.
Security's too tight.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
I believe you all.
No.
All he had to do was kill him. Now, are you going to cooperate?
God.
Tell me.
God. Okay. Okay. Just don't shoot.
Get over it.
Filha da puta fica invisível, velho. Vai tomar no cu. Já não acerto normal, imagina o cara invisível. Tem que ficar usando molotov aqui. Aí, ó. Era bom um tal do Fatman aqui agora. Né? Tem um robô comigo aqui, véio, mas não sei pra onde ele foi parar. Com a armadilha lascada eu não consigo carregar quase nada mais.
what to say.
Who are you?
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm sent. If you haven't already guessed. I just didn't think you'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances.
Aqui tem uma Fat Man, velho. Caralho, que merda, né? Pô, mas vai me dar isso aqui depois que eu mato o bicho, não adianta nada. Deixa eu trocar por uma bazuca. Porque eu tava com 2 bazucas. Analise o chip do caçador. O mano falou aqui que eu tô avançado na história, mas essa... Caralho, eu não fiz quase nenhuma missão secundária até agora. Tem que dar uma geral nisso aqui depois, né? Eu só fui na história principal até agora. Como é que eu analiso o chip, né? Tem que voltar lá pro bagulho, né? Não, tem que vir pra cá.
Whoa, now that is some arm.
Leo.
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time. Hey, everybody.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
Do you know anything about decoding courser chips?
A courser chip? You fought a courser? Oh, unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. There are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance of cracking Institute security. The Railroad.
The Railroad?
They help synths escape the Institute. I don't know who they all are. Usually an agent of theirs just shows up with someone who needs One of them gave me a code phrase. Said it would help me find them if there was ever an emergency. Follow the Freedom Trail.
Any idea what the code phrase means?
I'm not sure. But I remember there was a pre-war landmark with a similar name. I'd start. Hopefully they've placed other clues to tell you where to go after that. Hidden somewhere in plain sight. That's how they think.
All right.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic. But hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
What, you need...
Tá pra lá pra ver se eu consigo arrumar essa armadura, né? Tá toda fudida, tá faltando uma perna e tá com os dois braços fudidos. E a perna tudo fudido. Não sei se vou ter recurso pra arrumar tudo.
Attention! Bravo 6-4, report to Armor Bay 2. Bravo 6-4 to Armor Bay 2.
What's on your mind?
Nothing to report right now, Mike. How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
Esqueci de lutar a perna. Falta ajeitar o braço direito. Pô, mas tem arrumado isso, né? É a perna direita. Esqueci. Não, o braço direito e a perna esquerda. Olha. Você fazer o B? Não.
Pointing out cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother. I heard that Elder Maxon got a scar on his face from going on one with the death claw.
Não tá encaixando, né? Pra entrar dentro, né? Acabei feiteirando toda desgraça. Tá faltando tudo. Tá faltando um braço, uma perna. Consertar uma das. Até pra entrar nessa. O braço esquerdo e a perna esquerda tá faltando e o braço direito tá fodido. Braço direito. Perna direita.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Acho que agora foi.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant politician. And
Trocar o braço esquerdo também, faz. O braço esquerdo. Isso melhorou lá.
oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups. We'll stop the Institute, for Maxon and for the Brotherhood. get you standing around. You'll be on report before you can delay it.
Looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
I'll take a look. Uh-huh.
The worst. They hide in plain sight.
Can't talk right now. Gotta.
Pra cá. Encontre a ferrovia. Que porra é essa, meu irmão? Tô com uma Fatman aqui, não tô... Taca um aí já era. Corre, corre. Morreu não. Caralho, bagulho forte da porra. Essa arma que era hit kill, né? Parece que não. Deixar uma placa aqui. Que é aqui, né? Ah. É aqui. Falei que eu não sei ler inglês, né? Acho que tem que seguir esse aqui, se não me engano. Se voltar com revólver, né? Tem bala, tá? Pra cá. É pra cá, né?
Now a 6 and an O.
ignorar isso aqui, eu não vou perder meu tempo com isso não. Não quero. Cadê a linha, velho? Perdi o braço. Esse fuzil de caça eu acho que é melhor que o meu. Fuzil de caça. Outro. 37. O meu tá dando. 37 na mão. 131, isso aqui acho que é mais. Eu perdi o bagulho. É aqui. Só pode ser aqui. É aqui mesmo? Acho que é. Fodeu, o bagulho ficou verde. quero ter uma mana. Entrou daí.
So, looks right. It spins.
Entendendo o que é isso aqui, né? De cima mexe. Só daqui. Nossa.
Let's start with R.
Ah, é pra botar as letras. Aí eu vou ter que sinto muito, mas dar uma colada aqui da internet. Véio. Every road. Orar.
I have to start over.
Do lado. Ixi. E aí? R de novo. Nadei. No respeito, nem eu passar 2 horas num puzzle que eu nem sei o que era pra fazer, velho.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my question. Who the hell are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the railroad. So answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your
If
enemy.
that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help breaking the code on his
You
courser
have
chip.
what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a Courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'll give even
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine on the police.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a Courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad.
Who are you people exactly?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friend.
We need to let him in. He's got an intact Courser chip, for God's
That
sake.
violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a Courser. There's no way he's working for the
We're letting
Institute.
you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Don't try anything, stranger. We having fun yet?
Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip.
Why do you want the Courser chip?
Institute tech is light years beyond what we have. And a Courser chip is top of the I'm not going to get into details, but that chip could help us save lives. Maybe throw a wrench in some of the Institute's operations. So, hand over the chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
What's it, Chip? Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right. We're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be. Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait. They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. We got luck at you, you Institute bastard. I got you.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Come on. Show me that sweet bass note. Come on. Then we got it. We got the code. Let me load that
Good
onto the
work,
holotape for ya. Yeah, I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, dude.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Aham, o que, irmão? Tem que falar com a mulher, porra. Fala aí, abra a boca e diga alguma coisa. Isso é meio bugado, né? Certeza que ele trava sozinho, velho. Tem que voltar lá pro... Acho que eu vou voltar lá pra minha base principal lá, pra consertar essa armadura, velho. Ver se eu tenho um recurso pra consertar, né? Vim aqui pra consertar a armadura. Aí depois eu vou pra lá. Super marreta é uma marreta equipada com foguete, capaz de causar quantidades tremendas de dano. Pior que eu tenho muita aqui. Esse aqui tá com os braços fodidos. Eu acabei de criar, velho. Porque eu não consigo botar essa porra aqui, velho. Acho que eu tô sem material, né? Meu Deus. Que eu tô sem material, vou deixar isso aqui. Deixa aqui. Vou usar outra. A outra eu acho que eu consigo consertar os braços. Apesar, né? Transferir tudo. Puxar outra pra cá. Dois braços ruins.
manage to get what you need?
Do you have anything for me?
I'll take that as a yes. Can't say I'm too surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
Does it matter?
No, you're right. It doesn't really. The point is that you got it. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers and send you know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relayers on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make sense later. If you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute relay. I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
This device, this will get me into the Institute?
Yes, if built correctly. And please get it right. You have to make it in there for both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
What do you need, General?
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
Can you help me or not?
We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I'll mark it on your map. We'll find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
Cadê os Strauss?
What's going on?
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Do you think you can build this?
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through teleportation. What the hell? This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
I got this from someone who should know what he's talking about. Can you build it?
Well, yeah. I think so. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. Handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. You'll need some pretty high-grade metals. But it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. Working on that. I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is going to take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Legal aqui. Será que aqui tá lá?
Hey, Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Did you figure out the rest of Virgil's schematics?
I think so. Best I can tell until we actually try to put it together. Here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Construa emissor de raio.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna
I'm gonna break it down for you. There's 4 main parts to this thing. 1, a control console to input the code and process the signal. 2, what he calls a relay dish. That's what intercepts the teleporter signal. 3, a molecular beam emitter. Gets pretty technical here, but it's like this is what translates your matter into energy for transmission. 4, the stabilized reflector platform that you already built. That's what concentrates and reflects the molecular. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you.
O que é que falta aqui? Já vim aqui. Acho que eu vou vir aqui primeiro. Caralho, tinha essa porra aqui o tempo todo e eu não sabia, velho. Aí é foda. Peraí, robô. Aqui vai ficar pra caralho. Fiquei roubando, né? Não preciso nem entrar aqui. Fica lá pra baixo. Né? Cara, meu robôzão tinha tudo que eu precisava. Acho que eu fui. Um bagulho pra radiação.
detected. Curious. Hostile sensor reading detected. Is inevitable. It would appear my target has disappeared. I am equipped. I am no longer detecting an enemy presence.
Cadê uma armadura aqui, velho? Essa aqui é melhor que a minha? T51 é o quê? Não sei se esse número tem alguma coisa a ver. Não é T45. Tecnicamente deve ser melhor, né? Mas tá faltando um monte de coisa. Cara, ela é bem melhor, velho. Não dá pra me trocar aqui. T51. Movimento da volta. Cadê circuito? Vou querer outro reator. Acho que não vai ter mais nada aqui, né? Tá aqui.
This isn't going to do anything without power.
Como que faz esse caixa? Vai faltar isso aqui. Só a antena agora. Tudo. Ativo sinalizado. Cara, qual a quantidade de gerador eu preciso fazer para isso aqui são 20. Isso aqui não diz. Isso aqui são 5. Isso aqui é quanto? Não sei não quanto isso aqui precisa não. Material aqui. Devia ter botado o bicho aqui, né? Mostrou um gerador. Ok. Precisa disso aqui, né? Esse aqui produz 5. Esse aqui produz 10. Acho que precisa olhar na internet como é que faz isso aí. Eu não sabe, né? São 20. Vou só botar eles aqui. Será que vocês vai?
to do some work?
There's the rest of the signal interceptor. What kind of help do you need?
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long.
Do I look like...
I don't know.
Do I look like a carpenter to you?
I don't know.
I'd be...
Okay. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Vai de construir porra, né? Eu tô no meio de uma missão aqui, velho. Entendeu o que tá faltando isso aqui? Será que tem alguma coisa que liga aqui de pra cá? Acho que era isso que tá faltando. Puta, que foi que eu fiz, velho?
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Shouldn't we test it first?
I wish we could, but we've only got the one frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice. That code we've got is useless.
Let's do this.
Sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. Start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Getting cold feet? I don't blame you. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. By the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. Don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Jogo, né? De rio, velho. Varredura de redes. Corredor dele. Não posso dar TP daqui.
I wondered if you might make broken. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you. Face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt,
What's
are you?
going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity, it's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. Here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took
In a
you.
manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above. Members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. Then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell. I was exactly in the Commonwealth. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics, used to create every human-like synth you see. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you.
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to... The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount can I say, to ease your mind.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place. Although I think maybe it always was. It's just a bit more honest. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. What matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, Director, why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done.
It is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
Excuse me, Doctor.
I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespan. You ask me, they were built
You can
pretty
think
well.
of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
What makes you ask? I'm a complete stranger to
I
you.
suppose when I heard your story, I felt sorry for you. You've suffered more tragedy than any one person deserves. Your whole world is I'm sorry. I know that was a very personal question. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have after. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smooth. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water, and provides power to the laboratories. And the work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, and at least similar to the rest of us. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here
The
long?
construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, Their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and build increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3
There we
roll
go.
out.
All set. Unit, you can return it to...
Thanks again.
Of course.
Hi, mister.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office.
Sir.
Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of ransacking minutes.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
It's an honor to
on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me.
We're all looking forward to working.
Passar a mão nas coisas aqui.
There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other...
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results. I will this time as well. You'll see.
Não tem que esquecer que tem que pegar... o soro pro bicho verde, ó. Esqueci o nome dele.
If the robotics division was careful, we wouldn't have synths trying to escape.
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, acting director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping, that matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you would tell me. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production line. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Capacity.
No visible reaction to the K-14 combo. We'll start with this trunk. The dosage will be much larger this time. And the side effects will be
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Well, that was productive. It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while. Before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a QUISER chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
A QUISER chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued? That was my favorite one.
Acho que é aqui que tá o soro, né? Vai ter que procurar.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
Security's too tight. We'll be able to hack this.
Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell. There's still people and there's something.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I doubt it. I just don't think I'd fit in.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
I think Dr. Carlin was looking for help with one of his experiments. You should talk to him.
Eita porra.
Scanner's clear.
Loctite. No way I could pick this. Won't be able to pick this.
Ah, meu Deus. 2 horas aqui de novo.
That's it.
Cagada. Vou dropar uma arma mesmo.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Dropar aqui, que isso é pesado. Cara, esse custa 13, mas é bom. Putz, é pra caralho. Senta aqui lá, vai demorar 3 de mil de novo. Não tô bom nisso. Pô, aqui não adianta de nada, tá tudo quebrado aí. Acho que é aqui que pega o soro, né? Não reparei, eu peguei o soro? Acho que não. Nem sei se é aqui que pega, né? Tem um bagulho aqui pra ver.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22, 24. We just received another batch of subjects. But as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of VIVO have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board. This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. March...
Eu acho que eu vou...
This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is,
Ah, mano, eu sei inglês não, sei nem o que o cara tá dizendo. Calma, rodei aqui, não achei a cura, então... Acho que não é aqui, né?
You were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge. Primary levels are below 200.
Cadê o que? Fale com o pai.
Power armor? What would you need that for?
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
I've seen my share of think tank science
Oh,
labs.
I assure you, none of them were quite like this. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setback. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named under his leadership. The Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Eu acho que vou dar uma parada por aqui. 3 horas de live tá bom já, velho. 7 horas eu volto. Só salvar aqui e vazar.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be very good company right now.